Hello everyone, welcome to NFTV Drive Down Special. So today we are heading down to Leicester, meeting Sam a little bit later. We're dropping this little guy off before we start putting the wheel in motion, no pun intended. We're going to talk all things Newcastle United first, then we'll hear from Chris to talk about Leicester. But obviously a little bit of team news. Kieran Trippier should be alright. Anthony Gordon's the one that we need to be a little bit wary of. He is back from suspension. However, he did get a nasty injury when he was on duty with England. Obviously, Eddie Howe back on Friday said that he's been training on his own. So for me, that's probably going to be Harvey Barnes to continue his run of good form. Newcastle have won 3 out the last 3, and he's been in that starting 11. So I think he will start against his former side. If you are a betting man, I wouldn't put it past him to score against Leicester. And then obviously you look around the rest of the squad, I think it's going to should be as it is. If Trippier makes it with Livramento across to the left to the same midfield 3. There could be a change up top if Isak isn't fully fit. You're playing against a side that are now 15 points off Wolves, because Wolves obviously beat Ipswich at the weekend. So it doesn't look good for Leicester, does it? They're not scoring goals. You may be able to play Wilson and start Wilson on that one. We'll have to wait and see how Isak is, but we'll wait and see on that. But Newcastle obviously have aspirations themselves to go on and qualify for a better European competition. We've got the trophy in the bank. Yes, in the bank. I said bank there. Bag, rather. We've got European competition, which is good, but we don't want to be in the Conference League. We want to be up higher now. Don't get me wrong, that's a nice safety net, but we want to be higher. Leicester's always a nice away ground. They put the away fans fantastic in that corner. I love it. It's such a good atmosphere. So I've seen us getting battered 5-0 down the years. I've seen us win Boxing Day. I've seen us scrappy Perez header down the years. You name it. But enough of that. Let's hear from Chris, who's not very optimistic.
First of all, thanks for inviting me on. Really do appreciate it. Most importantly, a huge congratulations to you on winning the Carabao Cup. The long wait is finally over. Well done. Look, I know how we felt when we won our first one for years under Martin O'Neill. You've broken. It's like going to the toilet for the first time on a night out. Once you've gone, then you keep going and going and going. I know, a bit of a weird comparison, but hopefully it will be the first of many wins for you. So well done and good luck. We play each other tonight. I have to say, I'm not looking forward to it. You're on a run. You're having a good season. A season at the start that I thought was maybe a little bit disappointing for you. But look, I'm on the outside looking in. But it seemed that, maybe Eddie Howe. Look, I live down just outside Bournemouth. I've known of Eddie. I don't know him, but I've known of him for a while, obviously because of his time at Bournemouth. And I think he's a great manager. And I think, you don't want to hear this, but I think he will be a future England manager. When you took him in, I thought maybe he was a temporary fix, and he would be there until you then took on say Thomas Tuchel or a bigger, more well-known manager. But look, you can't argue what he's done to you. 2 finals, Champions League football, and I'm glad you stuck with him. We changed our manager. The first time we didn't have much choice because Enzo walked on us, and again that hurts, but I understand why. It's like if we get offered a job and it's better money, better conditions, bigger company, we don't turn it down because we don't know when that opportunity will come along again. It was just very, very quickly, and it did hurt a little bit. I wanted Steve Cooper because I thought he was the best chance of keeping us up, because at that time, of course, we had PSR worries, technically still do, and not many people wanted the job. He did, but I wanted him gone when he left, and how wrong was I? Yes, because I wanted Ruud van Nistelrooy. It definitely falls into that category of be careful what you wish for, because he's got no idea. How can I best describe Ruud van Nistelrooy as a manager to Newcastle United fans? I'd sooner have Steve Bruce as my manager. I don't think I need to say any more. True, it's true. The guy has not got a clue. And tonight, it's not going to be a case of whether Newcastle will win or not. It's by how many you will win. Please be kind to us. The way things are going, and the only team that sort of kind of made us look okay was Southampton, because they're having such a bloody awful season. But we've still got them to play, and I can see them catching us up and overtaking us. Embarrassing. Most league games without scoring a goal. Over 700 minutes. We're not going to score against you, so it'll be a nil again in the home scoreboard. Could I please, though, say score maybe 2, 3? I'll let you have, but don't rub it in. At 3, take some of your best players off, rest them for the next game. We ain't going to score. If it was 75% off down your local brothel, Leicester players could go in and score. So don't worry that we'll score a goal against you. Ruud van Nistelrooy played the same formation for 15 weeks. We lost 14 of those games, but he still stuck with the same formation, same players. He then changed his formation. He then announced it in advance of us playing Manchester City, so they knew what we were going to be doing. The guy is a complete non-entity when it comes to football management. I wanted him gone during the international break. You got Steve Bruce's number by any chance? So tonight, you're going to beat us. You're on form. You look like you're going to be heading for Champions League football again. I do hope you get it. Anything that smashes the, we used to call them Big Six, but it's favourite six, isn't it, by Sky. So anybody that breaks into that, great, go for it. And you will. I think you could still get... I think Chelsea will struggle. I keep saying, like, when Leicester won the league, I keep saying Nottingham Forest will fall away, but well done to them. They're smashing it this season. But I think you will get... Because I think there's quite a lot of Champions League places this season. So with your 3 points that you're going to get tonight, obviously, I think, will get... Certainly, well, you get European football. Another record, if we do go down, I think we've been then relegated more than any other club at any time in football history in England. Hey ho, I wonder if we get a trophy for that. Do you think it'll fit in the trophy cabinet? I don't know. Don't wish you well tonight for obvious reasons, but you will do well. You'll beat us. I'm going for a 3-0 Newcastle United away win. Be kind to us, guys. Good luck for the rest of the season. And once again, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Chris. So he's not very optimistic, is he? So he thinks that Leicester going to do to defeat. Obviously, we've got to turn up and we can't just win. We've got to show up. So, but realistically, Newcastle should. I'd be quite surprised if Newcastle don't pick up 3 points. I don't think it'll be a landslide 3-0, 4-0. I know we did hammer them earlier on the season, our biggest win, 4-0. But I think this one might be tight, but I think we will get it. Obviously, me and Sam will be bringing you the videos later on the night. He's got the match reaction, and I'll be taking care, of course, as per usual, the last word and the vlog, which will probably be out in the small hours, so bear with us. We're at every single game. It's difficult to do it whilst you're on the road. We're the only channel on YouTube to do it. Men and women, that is. But, yeah, we'll be back later on the night, so hope you've enjoyed that from Chris. Let's get you dropped off, shall we? Yeah? Gonna get you dropped off? We are. Right, says everyone. Ta-da.